Desperate Characters. Gosh, this was a weird read. Desperate Characters is a novel written in verse, which basically means it's a 71-page poem. It was hard for me to tell what was happening in the current moment, and what was a flashback, and what was just poetry flair. I had to reread quite a bit, and I'm still pretty confused. I got the gist, but there was just nothing especially astounding or exciting that happened. I mean, it was a trip for sure. In fact, it was all over the place. I just don't think I could recommend it to anyone. I guess if you're looking for an obscure, blazing fast story about the seedy underbelly of Los Angeles, this novella is for you. After Desperate Characters, there's about 30 pages of extra poems written by the author, and I like these so much more. When I think back on the novella, I can recall lots of vivid imagery and visceral word choice, which is consistent with the collection of poems. Both the novella and the individual poems feel the same, despite them being about different topics and what have you. Yet the smaller poems work so much better for me. I think it was the fact that these poems are shorter and easier to consume. Like, you can easily reread a 1 to 2 page poem to get more out of it. Not really a 71-page novella. Some of my favorite poems at the end would have to be Green Animals, Map, and Crazy Cat. By itself, if I'm honest, I wouldn't rate Desperate Characters that highly. It's just so niche I can't recommend it. Don't get me wrong, I liked some parts, but you can just get that and more with the poems at the end. But because the book I have contains both Desperate Characters and the collection of poems at the end, I'll be rating them as a whole. I give Desperate Characters and a miscellaneous collection of poems a 1 thumbs down. Read the poetry collection at the back first. If you liked what you read, then come back for the novella. The cover looks pretty cool though, I'll give him that.